The other day I did a post about what do I do about finishing this year's Coppice plant. Dilemma is bluebells are up. By marching about I'm going to damage the bluebells. If I don't finish the dead hedges, the deer will get in and they'll damage the regrowth and the ground floor as well, I'm convinced. So what I decided I was going to do was to come up here and then work on this line here, which is mostly dog's mercury, which is fairly robust. There are some bluebells, yes. Some of them will get squished, some of them won't. And basically cut these to give enough to finish the dead hedge and leave whatever it is I can't manage. The reason I haven't finished, because I was going well, is I went away for a couple of weeks of paid work and then I got COVID. I went to a very enjoyable conference, and that was a month ago, and now I've done just over an hour, taking it fairly steady, and I've done that, built a bit more along this section of dead hedge here. That one's about to come down, wombled along here. Hit the fence a couple of times, which is not good. Left a gap there because that's where my gate is going to go, so I can get into next door for next year. Look, tin noses. I love tin noses. Done this bit of dead hedge here, felled that stem there, and been at it just about an hour, and I'm absolutely fucked. Oh, can you say that on YouTube? Well, I just did. I'm all sort of sweaty, wobbly, tired. Rather nice tired. Well, I couldn't have done this last week, so I'm not going to push it. I'm going to womble off home in a minute and call it a day for working in the wood. So, that's what we've come up with as a plan. So this is the group in the middle. We'll get left till next year. Fill it over this way towards the dead hedge, plonk it in the dead hedge, and this year I'll fell just enough to make this section of dead hedge along through here. Let's have a better look. Here we go. Just from there where it gets a bit denser up to the top isn't too bad, and this section of dead hedge here. And then I've been felling some of the edge trees into it. See, I've pleached these two, or rough pleached these two, which are both hawthorn, so they should stay alive in amongst the dead hedge and carry on. Ideally I'd like to do these along the edge, but they've grown into the fence, previous generations of fence, because that would allow the fence to be managed better and more easily, and the live stuff will grow towards the hedge, and then you could top it with a sidearm flail. Ideally that hawthorn would come into the hedge that way, but I'm too knackered and too pressed for time. So, going to stay warm this coming winter. Got some nice firewood to extract. So on the whole, we're doing alright. It's just a funny old life, I guess.